Does your dog chew up the dog flaps like our dogs? Well, our dogs have chewed up numerous dog flaps and we're tired of having to throw them away and replace them, so we decided that we had to do something different. We went from these dog flaps to these dog flaps, and we'll show you how.
So I'm going to be cutting these to the same length as the bottom of the flap. I don't want to go across the entire length because then it may not fit in the dog door quite well. So I'm just going to match it up to the bottom. I'm just going to give it a little mark. And then now I want to measure so I can get my screw holes measured properly. It looks like we're at about a 7.5. So I'm going to go at about 1 inch here in. And then 1 inch here will put us at 6.5. And then half of 7.5 would be 3 3/4. So it should be right about there. So, and then that's where I'm going to drill my screw holes after I cut it. The dog doors do come with this magnetic strip at the bottom, but our dogs will just rip them off. So I'm going to take them off. Just pull them off to the side. I'm going to be cutting both of these, so I'm just going to line them both up so I just do the cut at one time. Put them right into the vise. All right. Now I'm going to take my Sawzall with a metal cutting blade. So now I'm just repositioning one of them, and I'm just going to use a file to shave off the sharp edges. I have a 5/32 drill bit. So now I'm putting my piece of metal back in my drill so I can drill out the holes for the screws. Clean up some of the burrs on the edges. I've just got this countersink drill bit that I'm gonna use for that. All right, so now I'm gonna get the bottom of it and we're gonna drill holes so that we can mount this here. So I'm lined up at the bottom where I'm thinking I want it, which I kind of want it flush. I'm just gonna hold it right there. Piece of decking below where I'm drilling so that I don't drill into my counter. That way I can just drill all the way through and not have to worry about damaging anything. All right, so now I'm just getting these in. The screw holes are a little tight, so I'm just gonna drill them in. Just push them in with my hand too. Now I am lining up the holes that I drilled. I'm just gonna pop them through. We're adding the metal here so that the dogs will be less likely to want to chew on this and rip them down like they did our old ones. And these screws are a little long, and the only washers I had are these rubber ones, so I would get the right size screws if I was doing it again. Let's see if that'll work. There we are.